Recap of the ES and NQ price story this week. Let's start with NS. Early morning. ES. Okay, so we were calling a 2-2 continuation or 2-2 reversal. And I felt like this play was, fairly easy. Just really just looking at the levels. The main focus was 4109. That was the monthly trigger. That was my main watch for this week. I predicted what would happen. We will test 4109, which we did. We even could wick below and test that 4075.50, which we did. We didn't fail the 4075. Price targets that I called for the week were the monthly retest, the yearly retest, and the price targets above. So this was a solid week. What I expected, I also stated. I thought I said that we can potentially go inside. I might have just said it on a video and didn't type that out. But anyway, let's go look at ES really quick. So inside week on ES, and I'll turn off. I'm not gonna turn it off because I'm not gonna be on this time frame long. Let's go down to the daily. All right, so February 6th, we opened up out the gate testing the monthly trigger. On Monday, this is when we had that red day. I was like, shoot, if this hold, I'm gonna go ahead and swing, get in some of the positions that I wanted to get in because they was all at the level zones that I would particularly buy. We ended up running up. We ended up hitting a 0.5, 41.55, and then 41.75 for the week. We stayed inside. If we would have broke, we would have hit that other last target that I had, 42.06, but we didn't break. We stayed inside. So then after we hit that price target, we came back down. Your actionable signal, look at that. That's a 3-1, 2 down. That's obvious. 2 down, and we broke the monthly trigger to the downside and actually tapped that, broaden and tap the 40.75. Now we're in 2-2 down with a dragonfly or dragonfly, one of these spinning whatever. Indecision in my opinion. Candle. So we kind of stayed in this area all day. We didn't even come down to this because we didn't break. And we didn't break because this was a strong level to break. Like I told you guys in the video, this was the first time we had stayed above this area since we've been breaking it. Every other time it's been immediate sell-off and we have not stayed above the area. This is the first time we did. So I knew we had to test it. And this test was going to tell us like, hey, can we continue up? Or do we actually go back down here and then there? So good job on ES. Let's look at NQ. NQ, another one that stayed inside on the week. And NQ actually tested the price story box, which I was telling you guys in the write-up and in the video, like, hey, NQ is really simple. It's at the top. It's gonna go down to test the 50. It's that simple. Price is at the top of the box. A retest of 12.525 is expected this week. My price prediction is 12.525, 12.382, and a potential, 382, and a potential wick down. Let me see what NQ ended up doing. So we tested 12.285, 12.382, 12.309, and 12.247. So all price targets that I expected were hit on this. Now, a candle body below the 283, which we never got, sends this heading down to the bottom of the price story box. So we didn't break this level, but all targets that I stated were hit. We didn't hit the 945, but I kind of figured we wouldn't because we have this. But if we would have broke a 2-2 up, then that price story would have that would have hit. But all the rest of the price targets for the week on NQ were hit to the T. So The main important thing to focus on this week is daily candle body closes. Why? Because they was telling the story. So the first couple of days we had this one, so we knew we was going to get that 1 2 2 up. That's there. This is where I knew to get pushed because we had been here. We wasn't expanding. Whenever you're at the top of the Broadening, you always hit it twice. If it go through again, then that's when it kind of wants to either expand or ride up. But then you need to look at a higher time frame. So puts on this easy peasy 1 2 3 Z. Then it made that inside day red, and then that 2 1 2 down, and then the rest was history to the target. So the story was told. It still looks very bullish to me because it didn't break the level. This candle body did close below the 0.5 of the story. So that's interesting to see how we open up on Sunday night. I told you guys, remember to look at that 2-week candle body close. And remember, it was up here. Now it's back underneath the 0.5. So the 2-week candle body close underneath there. So that is telling us that price is not ready to break out of this yet and hit that. That's evident. And we in a 2-1. So we might make our first 2 1 2 down. All signs is kind of pointing to that on ES. I mean, on NQ. But I'll do that in a new story. It may change. All right, congrats. Let's kill next week.